Hello everyone and welcome back to Fly Free or Die, a Starfinder adventure path. I came into this one real hard. Real hard and real raring to go. We are on session 4, and in the previous session... Wait, I don't do that one. I have someone to do it for me. Sorry, I'm not used to this yet. Feel free to step in and give us the science log.
Science Officer's Log, Pack Date, Thursday, Erastus 10th, 3:25 AG, aboard the BD 514. Not without incident. We have managed to find a buyer for our cargo with roughly 2 days to spare. Spoog was instrumental in identifying and contacting Rosswar Market as a customer. Important to note that we did not do business with the original buyer, Ka Imports, as we discovered that their establishment has been taken over by Ichihara Imports. Despite some, shall we say, less than successful negotiation by Big Bear, Ichihara Imports was not interested in fulfilling the contract. The establishment included some rather well-armed protection, and I cannot help but wonder exactly what the transfer of ownership entailed. The resident manager, a human woman by the name of Ainsley, was less than forthcoming but seemed almost gleeful. Attached is the transcript of the message sent to Tarika on Wednesday, Erastus 9th, documenting our circumstances. On his own initiative, Big Bear managed to offload the junk bot for 75 credits. Personal log. No limited prophecies during this time period, but a note to inform Mother that something seems to be glitching. I questioned a random space cowboy, one Clint Shershot, fully armed and with a rather fetching mustache, to gain the location of Ka Imports. I agreed to imbibe one drink with him as the cost of the information. According to my internal analysis, a mere 10 minutes passed and the information he provided was 100% correct. But, according to my colleagues, I lost an hour, and the location indicated was not anything on our map.
I like this. I love it when you do the intros.
Galaxy Mistress, you're muted.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm back now. Yes, as we enter forth after that wonderful intro and recap. Oh, I've got to change that one too. Don't mind me. Gonna swap over some statistics.
Dang all statistics.
And goodbye. Poof. I told you we'd get the goober back.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
If I remember correctly, we left off after having contacted and agreed to some terms with the Rosswar Market.
I feel like I remember the last scene being I sold the junk bot and then I was walking back to the ship to meet everyone else.
Yeah, I thought we had actually offloaded, no?
Well, we brought everything back to the ship, but I made a detour to them through the markets.
I don't actually think you brought cargo with you, because that would have
Okay, so we just made
taken a lot of
arrangements, but
time.
we haven't done the transaction yet.
Correct.
I did that wrong in the log. I'm sorry.
Did you?
I don't know. Probably.
But yes, you identified a buyer and locked in that they would accept the cargo. And you've decided to do away with dealing with Ichihara. And after getting some rest and finding your buyer, of course, you are refreshed, or almost refreshed, Orion, and ready to do your dealings with the Rossborough market.
Let's do it.
If my notes are correct, you are sitting at 2 days and 23 hours, just shy of 3 days before mass spoilage.
That is also what I have. But I
Okay.
did not remember whether that was at the beginning of the day where we were trying to find a buyer, the second day, or whether that was at the end.
I very much believe that is after the day spent trying to find a buyer.
Groovy. Okay.
Groovy. I'm groovy.
You are, it's true.
Okay. So the floor is yours. How do you wish to proceed? Big Bear would have made his way back from his little excursion, and you would have talked about how the junk bot has been sold off, and then you spent the day inside your ship. And we're not going to talk about beyond this one sentence that this actually is your ship and not Ichihara Imports.
Oh.
Because we don't need to.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
Got
It's
it.
totally our ship.
Mm-hmm.
It is your ship, and it has been for this and last episode.
The whole time.
We actually held the meeting in our ship. That makes sense, yeah.
That was a delusion, actually.
Shh. Bye. Shh. Well, I suggest. So, what time of day is it now?
If I
Or is
remember
it a new
correctly,
day?
it is, in fact, the 10th, but like very early in the morning.
Okay.
You probably would have gotten your rest earlier. So the sun has not quite risen yet. Just because, planets are all going to be on all different sorts of timelines.
Okay.
This is like a desert planet, right? So does that mean the nights are a lot colder than the days?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought I had some additional information, but I think I am miscorrect.
So when we found this buyer, did we make arrangements about when we were going to deliver? It seems like we would have.
Yes.
Okay.
Not strictly for timing, simply because, well, complications can happen. And as much as there is an enforcement method here at the Hive Market, things do still happen.
Yep.
When you have most of your clientele being smugglers of some kind.
So maybe we get going now when the market hasn't gotten super crowded, and then we can just wait there until they're ready to take the shipment.
Sure.
Is that everybody?
Well, I mean, that's
It
not
was
up to
more
me.
of a question.
Yeah, we arrive early, and then when we arrive early, we just wait there with our arms crossed, and then when they show up to accept the shipment, we'll intimidate them because we're 5 hours early and have been waiting, and and be like, "Yo, you're gonna take this shit and you're gonna like it because we've been waiting."
I like
Okay.
all of that except the intimidation part.
So
You're in a party with me. There will be intimidation.
And to answer your question, the desert or the planet we're on, it's a cold desert. It has like polar ice caps.
Ooh. Cool.
According to the archives.
Well, shall we go?
I may change small details of things in the universe, but for the most part, you can rely on the wikis and the archives for general details.
I'm gonna
Um,
refrain. I'll listen to whatever you say.
okay.
Team, shall we go?
I will give you that in your correspondence with trying to find a buyer, you reached out to multiple places, without yet knowing if you would be able to find a buyer, as that check is, at the tail end of the day. You could have spent the 5 or so hours necessary to load up the cargo rig and the hover trailer during your day.
Oh, good.
Your day of searching. So I'll give you that.
Okay, so we'd all be loaded up and ready to move.
Given that you trust that you would find a buyer, yes. Otherwise, you'd probably have waited a little bit more.
We're optimistic.
Okay, you're optimistic. So you're loaded up, and Soriall comes running and kicking her heels to say that you found a boya.
That's exactly what I do.
At 2 days and 23 hours left before mass spoilage.
Like how intense you make it sound.
You've done this all by the light of your ship's external floodlights, along with a couple other ships. It's not a graveyard out here. There is some activity.
Can we say that we posted watch throughout the night? Just so that nobody goes walking off with this again?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess if we're leaving all the cargo outside and not bringing it back into the ship. That's what I thought we were doing. We were loading it back onto the ship and then unloading it once again the next morning.
I swear no one actually fully unloaded the cargo after landing on Akaton. You just got out your
We just were scouting in the whatever vehicle. We didn't have it.
Or wait, hold on. Because you did scout, but you went to Ichihara Imports twice. Maybe you did pull out all the cargo.
I think we did.
Oh gosh, I think you did.
Because I was also very worried about that last session, that someone would just steal the stuff while we're driving through the market, but no one mentioned anything, so I didn't mention anything. But I'm like a solid 90% positive we fully unloaded and was just driving our cargo through the market.
Yes, you did, because you had like a hint, I think, of being able to sell off to Ainsley, and then decided to take it up, and then had your little verbal scuffle with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you did take your cargo out and then brought it back, and you can either have left it out there with watches or have spent extra time during that day cycle to bring the cargo back in.
I mean, if it was just the same day, I think the safest thing would be we would load it back into the ship instead of leaving it outside.
Yeah. It would have taken some extra effort because, if I'm not mistaken, two of you were doing the finding a buyer task.
That was me and Spoog.
Okay, so yeah, Soriall and Spoog were doing the finding of the buyer task, and then Big Bear and Orion, and I suppose also Toad could have been loading and unloading, or I guess just unloading. But then that would also leave you without a watch while you're doing that. So
I mean, I imagine as we're loading everything back into the ship, I don't think it'd be a both, all three load at the same time. I imagine it'd be like Big Bear goes in, Big Bear comes out, Orion goes in, Orion comes out, Big Bear like one person's with the cargo at all times.
no, of
But
course.
it's probably not that helpful pushing around cargo either, so he could just be set on sentry or something like that.
Well, I think during the loading is when you're doing the find a buyer, so you'd be busy with that already while we're unloading.
Toad
think
would
is
have
what's being
access to
said.
the hover cart.
Yeah, Toad can be controlled as long as someone that's knowledgeable with how it works, with how his
Right.
like control works, can use it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I would just have to
So-
leave like the console with them.
So Sorial and Spoog are handling the the buyer task itself, and then Big Bear, the Goob, and then
Mhm.
Orion and Toad, probably in conjunction, are alternating. And I mean, it is some hefty work. You've loaded and then unloaded and then loaded and then unloaded a few times now, and you know that it is coming in just a few hours again. And it is, I mean, you're certainly reminded that you are wage slaves right now. But that being said, you would be able to successfully defend and preserve your cargo by bringing it all back inside, and then assuming that a buyer is near, after getting some sleep, you bring the cargo back outside.
The entire process of moving cargo back and forth, the Big Bear is simply thinking, if we get a worse price for this than originally stated, someone's head is being crushed.
It's a cold planet too, so it may have been better off sitting outside.
Yes,
For
but
like
also it's back to
lifespan
time.
reasons. Yeah, this is
There
true.
is no
Also.
law.
This is true also.
So
Would you guys benefit from staying outside all night? That's the real question.
I'm sure the giant bear
Yeah,
probably wouldn't
listen,
mind.
I don't know about these non-ferds, but
Good old Siberian Kodiak or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah, God. Big Bear is so good.
Look at his face.
Little face.
He's so angry with his little eyebrows.
Angry.
And
Look
his
at his
mouth.
beans. Look at his beans.
The beans.
Yeah, he's got beans.
He has beans.
The hand beans.
Okay. All right. So yes,
Toby.
you are optimistic. Maybe you're even told by Soriall and Spoog, like, progress is going. Go ahead and load up the cart. That type of deal. And so you do. And by the 2 days, 23 hours mark, after all of you have slept, including Soriall and Spoog, you are out on the field, ready to do your trade. Maybe a bit early. You can maybe see a hint of twilight creeping in before actual dawn. The sky is lightening, but there is no warmth to it yet. There is no sunlight, basically. Yeah.
Well, let's get move on.
Agreed. I'm going to, first ask for control of my token.
What? That's so rude.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to perch on the trailer with my rifle, just keeping an eye out on all our crates.
I'm gonna do
as
my
we go through the
thing
market.
of hanging out in the back and looking menacing.
Yes, of course. We've got Orion, the pilot, the driver, and Toad, the
Yes.
co-pilot, I think.
I think that's what it was.
That sounds right.
And Spoog, where do you want to hang out? Oh,
Us Spoog will hang out towards the back.
okay.
Great. We have coverage.
Lovely. So, you make your way back into the market. Incredibly early morning on Akaton. I would say it takes you less time to get into the market, because it's still more or less nighttime, and so there's less activity. However, for easy bookkeeping, it'll take you another half hour.
Mm-hmm.
But you arrive at a very real place that has a sign that is not getting taken down by the name of Rossroar Market.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Does it look closed up still?
Yes, it does still look closed up. Sorry, I had a flying creature that I had to take care of.
I would like to go around the back just to check and see if there's, a loading dock and whether people might be back there as opposed to front of front of the building.
Mm-hmm. So you head to the back of Rosra Market, and unsurprisingly, you do see a loading bay, several loading bays. However, as far as obvious personnel, it doesn't look active.
Okay. Well, better than someone taking it over. So I'll just stroll back and hop back up on the trailer again. I mean, report in, but
Mm-hmm.
hop back up on the trailer, and we wait.
We can park in the back in the loading bay. Is that the plan?
Well, I would rather have them tell us.
But it'd be better than just open Market Street
That's true.
if they have a space specifically, and then we can just wait in the front and be like, "Yo, we're your seller." I vote we park in their loading bay.
I mean, it's hard to say no to load already in your dock.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. All right. I vote yes. Orion, thoughts?
Yeah, we can. I'm not super worried about it. I think it's going to be pretty simple.
Okay. Let's go ahead then.
Okay, lovely. So you wheel the whole trailer around the back and post up. The loading bay doors are shut, but you can effectively attach it to be ready for the opening.
Mm.
And then, unless anyone has anything to do while passing the time.
Other than people watching, really.
Okay. Yeah.
Soriall is flipping a coin and seeing how many times she can call it in the air.
Give me a cognizance check.
You got it. Are we just doing that with... What are we doing that with? I forget.
For first level, we're just gonna do straight intelligence. I think I'll
Right. Okay.
I think I'll be able to build something in your sheet after.
I just couldn't remember what step.
Wonderful. Okay.
And for just a little more detail, when we would have parked in the loading bay, Big Bear would have hopped off, circled back to the front of the market, and would have posted himself up on a, if this is a full blown building, the building wall next to the front door, and then just people watched as people started flooding into the market as the day started.
Okay. Soriall spends her time flipping her coin and trying to predict it. Big Bear is people watching and maybe dozing a little bit, who knows. But the sun begins to make itself known in the sky. The dark blue lightens and gives off an orange. And 3 hours later, a skeleton crew of workers comes up to the open up the doors, and yeah, Big Bear. I don't. Soriall and Spoog, did you mention the composition of your cellar party?
What do you mean composition?
Like,
Our
who is
species.
doing the selling? Like, is this Edge selling the cargo, or is this you four as correspondence for Edge?
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, I think Soriall would be pretty insistent on doing it by the book.
Okay. So they probably don't know specifically who their buyers are. They might know you specifically because of the correspondence and Spoog. But they are aware of Sorial, Spoog, and additional moving company.
A big
Well, in
bear
that case, I guess I would have been out front with.
I was gonna say, so there's just a random ass bear at the front of their store.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna make note of that. Yes.
I will come out with Big Bear.
Okay.
I mean, nothing says
Understood.
you can't flip a coin while on the move.
No, absolutely. It's not a problem.
Exactly.
You can help me
You're
keep track. It'll be exciting.
iron trap of a bear. Okay. So the crew, the handful of people, like 3 or 4 across like a 2-minute span who show up for the opening, they are all basically entirely taken aback by the fact that there's a bear loosely hibernating on the wall in front of their market. But then they see, Sorial sitting and chilling and flipping a coin next to the bear, and so either you're a familiar or you're just a dude and things are okay here. Or I guess not a familiar, because those are generally pretty small, but
I was gonna say, I'm a pretty giant fucking familiar.
animal companion, how's that?
Bodyguard.
Yeah, bodyguard.
Giant.
Because I will note, they see a giant bear loosely hibernating. The giant bear also has an industrial-sized drill on his back.
And isn't that cute?
It is cute.
Okay, so they acknowledge you and then head in to get started with the market. One of them approaches the two of you. Excuse me, miss, are you Soriall?
Yes, indeed, I am. Are you? Fill in the name here, which I certainly would know as a contact.
Well, I'm. They'll be in later. I was just informed of this trade.
Ah, I see. Well, we're thrilled to be doing business with you, and in fact, we already have our trailer back at your loading docks, ready to go.
Ah, I'll have my people get the loading bays ready then.
Excellent. So, and Sorial gets out her, data tablet, says, all right, so there's just a few little transactions here, and then we are all set.
That sounds like it. Why don't you come on inside and we'll get you all set up.
Lovely. A pleasure.
Does Big Bear join her?
Oh yeah, Big Bear is definitely bodyguarding.
As he should. Just checking. So you enter the Rossra Market, which at this point has like half of its lights, the necessary lights up, and has screens all over the market starting to flicker to life. Some are monitors like we're used to, and some are holographic projections, or at least that's the best I can explain it. But you make your way back to a office where the Rossroar stand-in is looking around the office, trying to find what they need. Meanwhile, at the loading bay, probably Spoog first would note a door open, and then one of the workers pop out to see your truck and then head over to confirm, while the trailer door itself opens up in front of you as well.
Did we decide we had like some little kind of personal comm systems amongst us all?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So I am going to just message Orion and Spoog and say, paperwork not quite done yet. So hold off on unloading until I give you the go-ahead, please.
Did you say that was to Orion or Spoog?
Both Orion
Okay.
and Spoog.
Orion is still permanently at half health, it feels like. So he is half passed out at the driver's seat during this interim period.
You had a days
But-
of rest. You get
Hmm.
You do
HP back.
have
I get 1 hit point back per long rest. You 5 con monster.
level 1's con mod of 0. Yeah. You do have your stamina, so you're not like about to pass out. You just
I am
You
yeah
don't
1
feel
hit
on your
from falling
game,
back asleep
basically.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'll like drearily go. Mm-hmm.
Back inside, Mimi is still looking, and happens upon the unsigned contract that was drafted quite hastily last night. She will bring it over, both the digital and the physical note, to you and hand it to you to sign.
Okay. Can I do a finance rep roll to give it a once over?
You may.
Okay.
Oh
That
my
is
god,
not
you actually did something.
great. But it
Where did you
also
get-
isn't terrible. You and I decided on that.
Oh, as like. Got it. As profession. Got it. Okay. That was just literally me trying to piece together what that was. Okay.
Yes.
11. Okay. On your skim through, you don't notice any of the typical sneaky tells of some wrongdoing going on.
Mm-hmm.
You pick up a typo here or there, not the end of the world, and wouldn't put you in legal hot water. Um, you do note that the number listed is smaller than your asking price. And Mimi is just standing there, smiling and happy that she is concluding business. She's probably pretty new at this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at Mimi and say, and oh, like on the way back to the office, I would have like complimented the establishment. Like, oh, this is very fine. You've got so many screens. How long have you been here? That kind of thing. So I'll just say, Mimi, this is delightful. It's almost all in order. It's one of the better contracts that I've seen lately in terms of having all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. Just one little thing, the figure here is wrong. And then I will show her like my preliminary draft or whatever of the agreement as we had actually made it.
Oh. And she'll go back to the desk and start looking at the computer. 1 second. And then you can see, like, color drain out of her face a little. And she, like, timidly looks up at you and says, We're not allowed to sell it above 40%. Or buy it above 40%.
40% of what exactly?
The asking price you gave us. And she like shrinks down because now she has to deal with a bear.
I was gonna say, now is when she notices the 11-foot tall bear that has is slowly getting an annoyed look on his face.
Well, hey, listen, she was dealing with two very wonderful people doing a transaction. She was happy.
And now, and see, no, I like to imagine in my head. I'm picturing, she was dealing, Big Bear, it's like when it's like one of those things where you're talking to someone, but there's someone else there, but you kind of like zone in on that one person and for a moment forget that other person's there. That's what I'm picturing. Like they're talking business, and Big Bear's just kind of there, right? And then when the talks of, oh, this is the wrong number, that's when the realization hits of, oh God, that's an 11-foot tall bear.
Well, Mimi, I understand that this is a bit of a confusion for you, certainly. But we did swap numbers back and forth very clearly yesterday, and this was the figure that was decided upon. Do you know when your boss is going to be coming in? I would hate for you to have to deal with this if you don't have to.
You can see with her eyes darting between the two of you, and she has like shrunk into herself. You can actually see like a tear in one of her eyes, and she just says, my boss likes his late mornings. He'll be in an hour.
All right. Don't fret. Don't fret. I'll just talk directly with him and just remind him what's up.
I would
Okay.
I would recommend calling your boss.
Okay.
Big Bear, it's only an hour.
She has the like comm unit in her hand and is not doing anything with it because she is getting two conflicting sets of instructions.
Yeah, right. So I'll just turn to her and say, you know what? Just to cover your own, just to cover yourself. Go ahead and call him. I think actually that's a good idea.
Okay. Could I have the office?
Oh, by all means. And Soriall will just, sail out how she does.
I take 2 big steps walking out backwards. Eyes of a slowly getting annoyed bear piercing Mimi's soul and then backing out backwards.
Okay. The door closes and well, the door closes. That's what you know for sure without any additional
Is it
interference.
What type of door is it? Is it like a regular wooden door? Is it like a glass door?
Oh, it's not a glass door. It's probably metal. Probably has some fixtures, the useless ones you see in sci-fi media that make the door look nice, but probably be less functional.
Okay. I mean, I doubt I'm gonna hear anything, but I'm just Big Bear. When he walks out and the door shuts, he's just gonna stand in front of the door, and if he hears something, he hears something.
Okay, that sounds passive, but I'm gonna ask if that is an active check or not.
I mean, he's definitely it's passive in the sense that nah, it's not passive. He's definitely listening in, but it's more like it's passive in the sense that he looks like he's just standing there, but he's definitely listening.
Okay, so I'll give you a perception check. -2.
All right,
because of your attempt to be actively casual and just standing.
All right, so whatever this is, -2 then.
Yep. 17.
17.
Okay.
I'm just listening in. I'm just making sure the phone call's on the up and up. If I hear anything, of course.
Yeah. I would say you do. And you do hear a comms conversation. And it does seem to be going in the direction of, "Hey boss, can you get here early?" Yeah.
Okay, so it's going the way we want it to go.
Sorry.
Whoa. Alright, so I'll just kind of like look at Soriall and just give her a nod of things are going good. And then just go back to standing in front of the door. Maybe I don't. That changes things. I got a DM whisper.
You did get a whisper.
Am I able to narrow down if it's because of us or because of the boss? Or is that another separate role, or does that flow into this one? I mean, I did kind of scare her.
I would ask for a sense motive to decipher within that.
Alright, I mean, that's quite literally my worst skill, but I may as well, right? It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
It never hurts to try. Oh, wow, that's actually a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, how about that? You think it's you.
Okay.
You've not usually been the one to decipher emotions and subtext when it comes to your smuggling trades. So you feel pretty confident, but you also have a lack of experience.
Yeah, usually when this happens, it's because I'm, hurting someone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I think Big Bear kind of just... He would just stand there. He would just watch for the boss to arrive and just wait with his arms crossed.
All right. Meanwhile, once again in the back, Ryan and Spoog are sitting there, and some of the workers have like tried to see what the holdup is. Some of them are probably messing around on personal devices. It's not active. You kind of thought it would go a little smoother than it is right now. You're not sure exactly what the holdup is. But if we are carrying on, then we are carrying on.
Yeah, we wait.
Okay. So about a half hour later, totaling or adding to the half hour from the travel, a man is like speed walking into the Rossroar market. And takes a look at the two of you standing roughly outside the door to the office. And you can immediately see a mix of emotions as he approaches.
Human?
Yes, Hickley.
Cool.
It seems the overwhelming majority of humans on Akaton are Hickley.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of others even want to be here.
I'm gonna go to meet him with my hand out. Just charming smile.
Double check that skill.
I
But my charming smile.
do not. Fun fact.
No, you do not. Diplomacy, change attitude.
I don't shake hands, I take hands off of people. I actually have a collection back in the BD 15, whatever it's called, 514.
Yes. A collection of hands?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm
that's
making
disturbing.
I'm making a necklace.
That's disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not Shiva, you know.
Every time someone gets on the bad side of our group, I take a new hand.
Okay. Go ahead and make a diplomacy, Soriall.
Soriall really wants this to go well. She's kind of warmed up from her coin flipping exercise, which is actually a training exercise. So she's going to look at this man and just... She's got her other hand down by her side. She's holding one out. And with the other hand down by her side, she's going to make a move like she's picking at a thread. And I would like to use my Paradox 18 roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm assuming that without rechecking rules, that's kind of like divination wizards.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm using it before rolling.
Yes.
So.
And so that plus your diplomacy would be?
Diplomacy is +7.
25.
So 25.
Okay. Yeah, you do take a minute to stop him in his tracks and start to, like, disarm the situation and maybe explain some things. And his emotions that you can tell do fade to a general neutrality rather than any negativity.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, I understand. I need to talk to Mimi. I'll be right out.
All right. She's doing a wonderful job.
I will sidestep from the door.
And of course, this is the proprietor, Rossroar.
Rossroar. What a fucking dweeb.
Hey, you ask for NPCs, I give them.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. A full-blown Michael McDonald over here.
After maybe another half minute or so, Ross comes back out and heads up to you with the tablet. And he kind of like ducks his head down a little bit. Good old Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald, the brain. And he keeps his voice low as well. He is like, he is whispering basically.
I'm sorry.
Almost whispering.
I hear the laughter. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And yeah, he will speak to Soriall, though. If Big Bear gets up too, he would welcome that.
Big Bear's definitely in whatever huddle is being made. Like,
got it.
Like, he's there to loom over people and make sure that what we want is what we get. He's using his size to his threatening advantage.
Yes. Um, and that is why he is so forthcoming with information. Um, so he gets this huddle with you, and then whispers that look, there are some influences going on in the hive market. I'm not even supposed to give you more than 30% of your asking price. I'm willing to give you 40, maybe even 45. But I can't.
Oh, Ross. May I call you Ross?
Suppose you're already doing it.
Soriall puts her hand on Ross's forearm and is just looking at him very gently. No hostility, no nothing, and just says, Ross, what would it take for you to give us a little more detail about what's going on? I'm not going to press you about the contract right at the moment. I would just love to know what the undercurrent is here.
Big Bear, with your line of work in specific, sense motive +2.
Okay.
Still only gives you a flat +1, but
It doesn't give me
Yeah.
much, but it's something. And we can certainly try, because something's better than nothing. Listen, 11 is better than nothing.
it is better than nothing. I mean, you never got the smuggler's brochure on how to spot strong arming. But
Yeah, strong arming to big bears. I'm gonna take your strong arm off your body.
right. But I mean, kind of, yeah. The way
Okay.
that he's speaking, whether or not it is, it sounds indicative of it.
Is he responding to me at all?
Um,
Or is he just looking up at Big Bear?
To be
Looking
fair,
at you,
I'm
he's-
just staring at him like I'm gleaning this from, you know.
Yeah.
he's pondering.
Okay.
It's a very weird appliance to be using for a market, but yes, all of the transactions take place on orb screens.
Excellent. That's the company that makes them.
He is silent for a bit, and I mean, you can see his thoughts firing in his head. He's not stagnant. There's like shifting going on.
Soriall is just pouring sympathy his way. Just so understanding.
Yes, of course, and I would like
Yes.
you to give me a diplomacy for one last time.
Sure.
18. Incredible. with a hand up to his head, to his temple. What I need from you is to not get us involved. No names, no locations, nothing.
Well,
And then we'll get you information.
all right. I'm not sure how I can assure you of that before I know what's going on, but I do assure you that I want to treat with you fairly. And I am sensing that perhaps you could use someone in your corner. Does this have to do with our parent company, perchance?
No, this is not to do with your parent company. It's a different one in town.
I'm just gonna full blown say to him cut the nonsense. Just tell us. I'm just gonna ask him. So then, who is threatening you?
Recently, there's been a lot of pressure on a lot of businesses in the hive market to sell by Ichihara Holdings. And they have a place now, but they haven't let up. And the latest thing they've asked of all of us is to specifically not let you get any more than 30%. I'm already taking a risk by giving you 40.
And I suppose that they have not seen fit to give you any monologues about why this is.
No one announces why they are desperate to find holdings in the hive market.
I'm going to use telepathy and say to Big Bear, he's being as forthcoming as he can, I think. What if we were to sell him half at 40? And then we can try to find another buyer so that we're spreading it around a little bit.
I have maybe better idea. What if we just sell to them and then remove Ichihara from any situation ever?
Well, that's interesting.
I mean, they only
Can't see
had
I'm against it.
2 bodyguards. It won't be much if we go in and just kick the door down and bash their smug's face in.
Oh, I imagine they have more than that if they're managing to make everybody in the hive market play by their rules.
Well,
But
it
I'm
would
not against it.
certainly screw them up, as if they have all of their bosses gone. They can't exactly run that rinky-dink shop that they're trying to build.
I tell you what, let's go ahead and close this deal and then go back and talk to Orion and Spoog, because we should not be making this decision on our own.
Yes, I do advocate violence.
I understand, and it's like I don't even have to ask you.
I'm gonna turn to Ross and say, my friend, she will deal with you. You will sell at good price, or you will buy at good price. We will sell at good price, and then you do not have to worry much longer. We will handle every need that you might have. And I give him the biggest bear smile I can, which likely is very terrifying.
Which, of course, you could probably do the smile all throughout what you've said, seen as...
I telepathically speak to people, but no, he's making a point. Like, he doesn't smile the entire time because he's still doing the, it's still a scary thing, and the intimidation thing of smile when he says, we will handle this for you.
Mm-hmm. Please don't get yourself killed.
If we do, it won't end up on your door.
Okay. Would you like to conclude this deal then?
Yes, let's.
Okay, so remind me, finalizing, what is the transaction?
You're gonna ask me to remember numbers?
Oh,
It was 40%
you-
of asking price, right?
yeah. Are you asking, are you selling the half like you offered, or are you selling and then
So-
dealing with a thing?
I
Let me
think...
just above the table. Let me just above the table tell everybody my thinking on the selling half. If we're gonna go up against Ichihara, if we only sold to this market, then they will know that that's where the leak is. So what I was thinking is if we sell it just here and there, then it's a little bit harder to see where that information comes from, so they might not be able to come down as hard. Or else, of course, the downside to that is that they will come down on everybody.
We may be able to make some poor sap over there. We may be able to put some poor sap over there in charge and make them pay double.
I mean, I'm of the thought process that we can sell everything here, right?
Mhm.
And first of all, if we sell everything here, we don't have to worry about finding another buyer or two, which will take time. And boom, mission done. And two, you could tell them, hey, we're selling to you. Don't put this shit on the market until we go deal with the situation. Then we go deal with the situation, and then... I mean, which I doubt they're going to do anyways, because they don't want this coming back to them. And if they already know that Ichihara is, like, strong-arming not to sell to us, I doubt they're going to put this stuff on the market while Ichihara is looking down on them. So we could just full price with these guys, and then go deal with Ichihara rather than running the potential risk of only selling half and then not finding another buyer, and then we're just gone.
That's true, and it's better for us to have it be sitting in their warehouse instead of in our ship.
And it also is mission technically complete.
Yeah, it is.
My vote sell here and then deal with the situation as it comes.
Ryan, what do you
Sell
think?
in full here, I should add.
Well, we're not going to get full. Or
Yeah,
do
they're
you-
not gonna sell.
I mean full as in like everything. Like we sell
Okay.
to them
Gotcha.
and no one else. Like no
Gotcha.
no splitting it across markets.
Okay. Orion, what do you think?
I think we need assurances from the person that they're going to take full price once we get rid of Ichihara.
Right, I feel like we should get an assurance of some kind that there will be, we will get an additional payment afterwards. Otherwise, there's no point in going after them, right? We should just
Okay.
take it, because if we're selling it all for half price, then we're getting strung on by Ichihara, either way, and there's no point in going after them because we're already getting screwed.
Well, no,
Okay.
we're the original asking price was what, 40%? If we sell it to them for 40% or 45%, that's the asking price anyways. We're not selling for half to them. We're selling to them the asking price that we have,
They're
and
saying
then
they're saying 40% less than the asking price. Right, June?
what's the original
Other
asking
side,
price?
That
So we're
is
taking a
a
loss.
corporate number. Yes, you are taking a loss.
It's a corporate number that we can't afford to cover the 55% of.
Certainly not. And Orion is correct. If you were to take the 45% offer, that would be 45% of the total that you receive, not that is taken off.
I'm sorry, my dyscalculia won't let me math that. So somebody
We
else
gotta
can
like
do
we
it.
have to get full price, or Edge is gonna come for us for the remaining 55%, and we essentially are slaves.
100%, everyone's happy. 50%, only one of the two parties is happy. Less than that, lots of people are going to be mad.
Okay.
What if, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I doubt we're getting 100% just because by way of what this adventure is. So, I don't think we're gonna get 100% anyways. And plus, the stuff is gonna spoil eventually. So we're gonna have. I don't think we're gonna be being. I don't think we're gonna be able to negotiate 100% right now, or 100% after the fact. You could, you know, if when we go back into actual game roles, you could Soriall maybe give him the assurance that we're going to deal with Ichihara to maybe get to that 50% percentage, so it's not like all downhill on us. Because I think we're gonna have to do that. I don't think there's any way we're getting out of here with a better price
Or-
without dealing with Ichihara.
Or we tell Ross, because I call him Ross, we tell Ross that we ask Ross if it's okay if we leave our trailer in the back, if, you know, his guys could maybe keep an eye on it for a little bit. We're going to go take care of some business, wink, wink, and then we'll be back to talk about the contract when we're done.
The only problem I see with not fulfilling the contract right now is, depending on how long it takes to deal with Ichihara, our stuff might just be gone, and then we're all fucked.
Alternative solution: we give Ross an offer of full price. He gets to keep his arms, and we go take care of his problem. Or half price. He loses his arms, and we go take care of his problem.
You know,
Okay, I get what you're saying, but Ross is not the villain here.
thank you.
I'm the guy who wants to rip off arms, and even I say that's a bit much.
Ross
Right,
is actually
and that's the point.
solid.
He's not the villain. He's not going to want to get his arms ripped off for not paying us.
Well, that's why I'm saying it's probably a lot easier for Soriall just to say, hey, here's the assurance that we're going to go fuck them up, bump it to 50%, we'll go deal with them, and then you give us 50%. Rather than, I think that's probably a lot easier than, hey, you give us 50%, we're going to take your arms, though, and then also deal with your issue. Because I really don't think we're getting out of this any other way than trying to sell for 50% and then going to deal with the issue, because the issue might take longer than the time we have. But if we just sell, if you roll and convince them for 50%, and then we deal with Ichihara, we at least have that 50% fallback, and then people are only slightly upset.
Have we been here about an hour?
You've been here about a half hour. If you are doing this open deliberation with each other, I would say, yeah, add another half hour.
Okay, so we're at 2:22 right now. 2 days, 22 hours.
My vote is convince him that we're going to deal with Ichihara. Convince him to bump it up to 50% because we're going to deal with Ichihara. Take the deal, and then we go deal with Ichihara. Maybe, that's my vote. That's my vote. I think convincing him to bump it up to 50 with the assurance that we're going to deal with Ichihara, and then we just accept at 50. That's my vote. Out of game, that's my vote. I don't
Thoughts?
think, that's my vote.
I think if we can convince Ross to pay at 50, I think that's the best, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree that we're not going to come out of here sitting pretty.
No.
So it's a question of whether we're getting it taken out of our hides or not. So I agree that the 50% is probably the best way. All right, well, I will approach him again and say, I cannot thank you enough for letting us know you didn't have to do that. It was very kind. And in return, we would love to take care of the little problem. Because it sounds like someone's getting a little bit too big for their britches, and that is not good for trade, as we all know. Free trade is important. Monopolies are bad. So if you would see your way to giving us 50%, then we would be glad to go handle things for you in what I feel would be a very resounding action. There'll be no question that the problem has been dealt with.
Is there, real quick, there is such thing in Starfinder as giving assist, right? Like, if this is a diplomacy role, would I be able to assist by also, like, giving him assurance, like, look at me, I can handle myself, we can deal with your issue, and, like, give a boost to Soriall?
You would be able to boost Soriall's check, yes.
I would love to do that. Like, doubling the assurance, like, Soriall's, like, bump up to 50, we can handle this, and then I come in like, listen, I fought a lot of people, we can deal with your issue. Just look at me. And then hopefully give an assist to Soriall with that, like, like, I'm the muscle. There's muscle in this group, we can do this. If you just give us the 50%.
Right. So...
And I even double-checked. My diplomacy does have a rank in it. It's decent. I don't know how
130.
giving aid works, but I do. I made sure to check I actually have diplomacy before I said I was going to assist.
Yep. Okay, so until I change it, I believe I went with the base rules. Make your own diplomacy check of DC 10.
Okay. I'm going to warn you now. Whenever I say I'm good at something, I fail horribly.
So don't say it.
Too late,
say
it
it.
already
Not in my
happened.
No, you didn't. You didn't say
I
it.
refuse. 6, okay. Soriall? You're
Yes.
not going to get the +2.
That's okay.
Because
We'll see what happens.
Big Bear has already set himself up for intimidation rather than
Little bit.
diplomacy.
All right, here I go.
I'm so sorry, Pie.
18 is my
No,
number
it's
tonight.
it's my own crutch. I did say that I have a decent at diplomacy, and when I say I'm decent at a skill, I roll low.
Yeah, trust me, I feel that. Okay.
18's still good.
You can see him mulling it over in his mind. And he looks at his orb tablet. Um, and I look up at you, Soriall, and do a subtle nod.
I will give a little nod back. And we can bump tablets.
Damn, right on the open? In front of Big Bear?
That's crazy.
Mimi might be watching too.
What about Clint Shershot? What about
Clint's long
Clint?
gone. Clint's long gone. You can't tie the man
What
down.
about
That's
Clint?
Why am I playing a bard, you guys?
I don't know. Honestly, I thought you were gonna pick Envoy, frankly.
I probably should have, but
No, I love what you're doing.
Somewhere out there in the marketplace, Clint does cry a tear because this was the one that he let get away.
mm-hmm.
This was the one that he gave wrong information to.
Mm-hmm. You did listen. Playing hard to get.
Did me dirty. Old Clint.
You officiate, which is a 3-step triple factorization process, and end up with half of the asking price in your possession. Well, in your name's Edge's possession.
Right.
And you would be able to unload the cargo, which even if you were to do it solo, you would still have plenty of time before spoilage.
And I do, of course, let them know exactly what the countdown is there.
Yes.
We also have, I imagine their workers are also now unloading now that a contract has officially been signed and...
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna catch Orion and Spoog up on what's like, no idea why, but Ichihara is gunning for us.
Did we piss him off and we didn't? I don't remember.
Well, I suppose one could say that someone pissed them off, and Soriall looks at Big Bear. I mean, we went in and they were not interested in fulfilling somebody else's contract, but I didn't think we'd piss them off that much.
Yeah, it feels very vindictive.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes feel any better, we now get to remove them from this planet.
I sure would love an evil monologue out of them at some point, though, so that we figured this out, because I'm very puzzled.
We could always break in at dead of night and then wait for that woman to enter their office and then grab them and then force a monologue out. Or,
Was that not your plan?
We could also just go in through the front door like usual, but, what do I know? I just beat people up. So yes to the grabbing them in their office when they don't expect it?
I'm not a fan of the violent options, even though
You have shot
It's in
multiple
the
people
handbook.
by now.
and I haven't liked it. That's not my go-to, you have to admit that. But
Well,
what they're doing here, they're intimidating everyone, so I feel like, what if we raised a militia?
How are we going to do that without word getting back to Ichihara that we're trying to,
and with what credits?
No credits necessarily, just the idea that we're all going to band together and take them out.
Hmm.
Do you think that would get back to them too quickly?
Probably. I mean, if this many people are taking their orders, one of them's gonna rat.
And I think the fact that this many people are taking their orders means that they have far more than those guards that we saw when we were there.
Well, yes, but elsewhere. If we go in when they least expect it, we know there is only 2 guards and 1 woman there. We can break in, wait in office, grab woman, force a statement out of her, and then use her as bait so that the guards do not attack, and then we have bargaining chip. And Big Bear says all of this like very matter-of-factly, as if he's done this before.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I missed a couple jobs with you.
Yes, well, you are a newcomer to ship, and, you know.
I also feel as if I've missed a few jobs with you.
I have existed before you all knew me.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, shall we just... Go ahead.
I hurt people for a living. That is known. I know how to hurt people. And if we want to hurt someone, we wait in office, we grab them, we force coercion, we bargain.
Is it still fairly early in the morning? How's the market looking? Is it kind of coming awake?
The market is coming awake. The sun itself is actually peeking beyond the horizon.
That's just rude, June.
Oh, you
Accurately rude.
just noticed that?
Yes. I'm taking notes.
I don't know. I like explaining die rolls with
It's
story
fair, yes.
with story action.
It's fair. It's fair. Just rude.
You know, we could also walk back to them like they're our last choice, and then we just get into office anyways, and then now we're in their office, and then it's just us and her, and then no sneaking. We're just in there because they think we are desperate.
I kind of like that.
There will still be violence.
We go there all downtrodden, and can you do that, Bear?
I can, if it means I can grab and force, you know.
Let me see you do it. Look downtrodden right now.
He looks directly down to the ground.
That's all you do.
That's all he does. He just looks
Can you-
down to the ground.
Can you slump a little?
His slouch takes him from about 12 feet to 11.
Okay, alright. Guess that's the best we can ask. Thoughts, Orion, Spoog? Are we doing this?
Sadly, I can't come up with a better plan. It sounds like it.
Spoog? Any other
yeah,
ideas
fine.
with your contacts? Anything?
Boop.
Spoog, what did you say?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna do this, let's go now.
Alright. Downtrodden party.
Here we go.
So we're gonna take the vehicle and leave the trailer here.
That probably makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Just unhitch it.
Yeah. In case we need a fast getaway. It's not super fast when we're hauling the trailer.
And you know, the thought process is if we can get in and grab her, then Unless they really are like us, where Ainsley is as expendable as we are. We have a one-up on the guards, because then we're holding their underboss, assuming there's a bigger boss.
She could just be a regular flunky.
Well,
We're
then
gonna find out.
we will find out. All right, driving downtrodden back to Ichihara.
Understood.
Are we walking or are we driving?
Let's drive.
I think we're driving and then walking back into Ichihara, also downtrodden.
Got it.
Mhm.
How sturdy is this vehicle?
It's not a tank, but it's made to perform its duty and continue to perform its duty, so fairly.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is it could ram into something if need be.
I did not suggest any such thing.
Sure.
That's probably not.
I just asked for information.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. Just information. Got it.
Yes. All right, we're driving. We're disembarking.
All right, you've disembarked.
And we're looking downtrodden in front of Ichihara.
Big Bear, you learned about pulling your ears down as well. You do arrive at Ichihara Imports.
Are they open?
They still seem to be readying the building itself, but there are people around.
Because we had to knock and get the attention of one of the guards to let us in.
Is their sign all the way up now?
Yes, their sign is up.
Great. I'm happy for them. So is it like people working out front, or the door is open and there are people scurrying around inside? What exactly?
Well, the big sign is up. There's a few additional, like, marketing details that are currently going up. And it looks like the inside still looks fairly barren, but not empty.
Okay. I say we walk right in. Go big or go home if this is what we're doing.
If the doors are open, I'll open a door for my downtrodden companions.
Of course.
On we go.
Yes. You do open the door. And head further into Ichihara.
Towards Ainsley's office.
Towards Ainsley's office, where you can very clearly see the two Shabbat guards standing present outside.
Cool.
This is all you,
Okay.
Soriall.
Uh-huh. Yes, no problem. So I will walk up to them, and I have my hands not clasped prayerfully, but clasped in front of me, just kind of, like in a picture, getting my picture taken pose.
Mm-hmm.
The fig leaf. And I say, I wonder if it might be possible to take a little bit of Ainsley's time. If you would be kind enough to ask her.
Honestly, they just look at you.
So would it be all right if I just, and I'll take a step forward, just knock on the door?
They would pull some Roman guard shit and spread both of their pikes to make a cross over the door.
Cross
So
the
that's a no
spears.
then. So is she here? Or is she gonna be here later? Do either of you speak?
If you want to see Ainsley, wait till we open.
Wonderful. When is that?
Try again in a week.
I just put my hands on my hips and I turn and just raise an eyebrow at my companions.
Double
all can see
thumbs
the
up
map,
from
right?
Orion.
I see
It's a
grid.
grid for me, yeah.
It's a grid, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Loose map. I said it was a square building, so now it's
Yes.
a square map. As it always has been.
In Sorial's head and just Sorial's head, I'm going to ask essentially, do you want me to bum rush one of them? Do you want to just kick it off?
I'm going to telepathically say to Spoog and Orion, are we doing this? Big Bear wants to rush.
Orion is still giving double thumbs up, but
Okay.
there's a look of worry in his eyes now.
Yes. Spoog?
Spoog actually is not feeling well, but we can continue with whatever y'all are planning. Yeah.
Not feeling well about the plan?
No, I'm just not feeling well in general.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so Soriall is going to say out loud, all right, and take a couple steps away from the guards while saying to Big Bear, go.
When I get the go, because fun fact, I once volunteered at a zoo, where we learn bear facts. Did you know that a bear can pick up speed and actively catch up to a horse full sprint?
I did know that, actually.
Yeah. So, and I have a lovely ability called Ferocious Charge. So when I get the go, Big Bear's just gonna full sprint into Homeboy. And if you would allow me to, like, get that off as, like, a surprise, I'm, like, I am going for a thing. My Ferocious Charge lets me attempt a trip combat maneuver in place of a normal melee attack, so I'm, like, charging him to, like, push him back into the wall to make him fall over. Like a shoulder check into the wall to make him fall. If allowed.
Yeah, that's definitely allowed.
And
Could I
ferocious
get everyone-
charge. Okay, no, you go first. Sorry.
Could I get everyone to please roll me initiative?
Yes. Oh my God, Soriall. Look at our initiatives.
Oh,
Well, would
Lord.
you look at this?
Sorry, I'm trying to find it.
It's right next
found
to. Okay.
It's the big old thing. This is initiative.
Yep.
It's not that big.
Mm-hmm.
It's big to me.
Yeah,
Dang it.
I'm missing it now as well. I see it now.
Got 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Would my rush
Okay.
be a pre-combat thing or on my turn thing?
It would be surprise round. You would be surprising them.
All right. Well, whenever you want it, just let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so I take no penalties from charging from ferocious charge. Yeah, in addition, I can charge without taking normal charge penalties to my attack roll or AC. And I also have improved combat maneuver trip, so I gain a +4 bonus to my attack roll to resolve that combat maneuver. Is it just an attack roll with a +4?
Oh boy. I think so.
Because I've done combat maneuvers in Pathfinder, and those are much different.
Yeah. Yes, and I know that they simplified them. I just need
Dang
to.
it. Keep clicking the wrong thing. Sorry, guys.
Oh my
Combat
god,
maneuver
how
246.
dare you click the wrong things, honestly. Not
I'm the
knowing
worst.
how a character sheet works? Gosh. Unbelievable.
I'm so good at roll 20.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the best of us.
I am.
Against the opponent's KAC +8. Okay. And you're doing a trip.
Yeah, which is essentially like pushing him into the wall so he falls. I'm not like
Yeah, of
sweeping
course.
the legs or anything.
So let me. Yes, this is absolutely something you can do. I just want to
Make sure it's
figure
correct.
out what. Yeah, figure out what it is you're looking at.
Okay.
Ferocious charge. Is it just ferocious charge?
So ferocious charge, yes. When I charge, I can attempt a trip combat maneuver, which is what I even spaced out my squares to make sure I was, I think, what is it, 10 feet away? I was 15 feet away. So, straight line charge, ferocious charge, and trip them.
Okay. Okay, that means you're making a melee attack roll. What does that mean for you?
I was gonna say, I've what attack? Any attack? My highest attack? Like, they're all +5.
I think. Oh God.
Do you want me to just roll Bear Claw +4?
Bear Claw +5. So yeah, just Bear Claw, because base attack bonus.
I also get a +4 from the improvised trip.
Ooh. Okay. Choose a combat maneuver. You gain +4. Okay. Yes. So +9.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna roll. I'm not gonna add another number. I'm just gonna roll
Yeah.
and then add 4.
Okay.
Alright. Come on! Let's go. No full attack. I forgot that was a thing. Boom. So 11, 15.
15.
Do levels matter? It says level 0. I don't know. I know my weapon's a level 1. I think my actual weapon's my actual weapon's a level 2.
Oh, it's a level 0 because it's your claws.
Okay.
It doesn't have a level requirement.
Got it.
This is your first instance of doing this. Which means it's also my first instance of doing this. A 15, I'm gonna say, will absolutely work.
Sweet. How do I
You
gain? Okay. Sorry, you go. I'm reading something.
You do knock the Shavad against the wall, who then isn't prone but is sitting, which is effectively the same.
Okay. Would you say these are significant enemies?
Significant enemies, you say?
Because if they are, I gain an entropy point at the beginning of that first action I just did. Because I gain entropy points only when involved in a combat encounter that includes a significant enemy.
Oh boy, this is large.
Oh, and when I charge, I gain 1 entropy point as well.
Okay, so the charge is 1. Significant enemy. Surely it defines it.
It's just a significant enemy. Significant enemy, Starfinder core rulebook, page 242.
I'm right there. I'm like 2 pages ahead of it. Significant enemy. Oh my god, yes, absolutely.
Okay, Jesus.
This is a significant enemy.
Good lord, okay.
In general, a creature with a CR less than or equal to your character level -4 is not a significant enemy. I think that for level 1s, that would be like a
-3.
1/8 CR.
Yeah.
So, yes, these are significant enemies.
Okay, cool.
So if your pool of entropy allows you to have 2, you have 2.
I do believe,
I don't
my
remember what your
max
max is.
my max is 3.
Okay.
And yeah, I gain entropy points. I can have a maximum number of entropy points in my entropic pool equal to my con mod, which is 3. So I get 1 from the start of that action, and then I get another 1 from the charge, so I am at 2, and I believe they dissipate at the end. At the end of combat, yeah, at the end of combat, I lose my entropy points. So they go back to 0 when combat's over. I'm using entropy points, y'all. They will be used. And yes,
Okay.
the thought is I definitely like charge up to him and like shoulder check him so he knocks into the wall, and then yeah.
Lovely. I guess then we would go to the top of initiative, where Spoog is. Spoog, are you around?
Do we have a Spoog?
I'm not sure that we do. I will allow a backtracking of turns. Spoog has logged 1 turn that he may cash in before combat is over. Which is great because Soriall is next, and Soriall is back! Yay!
Hello, hi, is it me?
It is you.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is activate my reflecting armor, which is a standard action. And then I'm going to move back 30 feet to, let's see, 5, 15, 20, 25, to there, so we're not bunched up. And I think that's all I can do. What other... Because all my cantrips are standard action. So that's it, yes?
Yes, you have standard action and move action.
Okay, I'm
or
done.
You can trade both for a full action.
Oh, okay. No, I'm good. That's my turn.
Big Bear.
Aha! Back to me, you say? Okay, so... do I get bonuses on attacking this guy when he's on his ass?
I'm checking that right now. Prone, you are lying on the floor. You take a -4 penalty to melee attack rolls. You gain a +4 bonus against ranged attacks, but take a -4 penalty against melee attacks.
Okay.
So I get a -4. You don't get anything.
Okay. So, as a move action, I'm going to expend 1 entropic point. Which, to everyone else, will only matter if I actually hit him. And I can only spend 1. I can't expend more entropic points than my level. We are level 1. So I'm going to expend 1 entropic point, and I'm going to try and hit him with my entropic strike. You're going to have to remind me how the damage works, because it is acid and bludgeoning. It deals both, right?
Yes. It's a weird one.
So, like if it's... Because I think I remember asking you, like, if a creature has resistance to acid, does that mean it takes it full in... I haven't read it in a while, admittedly.
I think we set it that oh gosh. I'm just gonna say for right now.
Because it says for each attack I can deal acid, bludgeoning, or both.
Or both. Yes. So for right now, it'll just act as the benefit of both and not a detriment of either.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to I imagine, because he can add the entropic strike onto any of his weapons, he's just going to use the entropic strike as itself, so he's not coming down with his bear claw. I'm picturing the entropic strike to be like an actual, like, punch, like an actual forceful punch of entropy. So I'm going to roll the entropic strike here. But I do like that it lets me use other weapons that I'm good with, because those weapons might deal more damage, but in this situation, he's just going in with an actual punch. So I'm just going to roll entropic strike, and he has a -4 to his defense, or whatever it is? Okay.
Yes.
So, entropic strike, no full attack. No, it's only a 9.
I will ask, are you going after energy armor class or kinetic armor class?
That matters.
Do you want to be bludgeoning or acid? I know there's a both option, but I just need to know what to target.
Your Entropic Strike is a magical one-handed advanced melee weapon with the operative weapon special property that targets EAC even when dealing bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Oh, okay. So then both. As he's burning away, and he also gets a bear punch to the face.
Of course.
And that's all I can do. So I just punch down with the power of entropy. I don't know if I described what it looked like when he did it last time, but I'd like to imagine there's maybe like as he goes down with the punch, everyone who can see this kind of sees maybe like not an invisible like field. I'm picturing maybe like
like a mirage.
Yeah, like they see like
type
this,
look.
Yeah, kind of, but it's also like quick, like invisible, but not like this. Maybe force field like purplish energy coming off of his hand or his paw as he swings down and punches him, and then you don't see anything. It's like a blink and you miss it mirage of this energy that just engulfs his hand as he brings it down.
Yes. So all of you, except Soriall, who turned around for that moment, watch as Big Bear charges up to the Enforcer, knocks him against the wall, and then in a seated position, still quite sizable, so in line with Big Bear, he brings up a fist, and with that slight flick of translucent purple, brings down a strike on the Shavad. The armor itself gives off this kind of yellow hexagonal wall that shatters momentarily before disappearing again, and you hear the Shavad call out in pain. You also, of course, hear Bear's Entropic Strike, which has a very deep but poignant thrum to it, as we have described.
Yeah, I think
out of game.
I believe out of game. I don't know if we said it in session, but yes, I believe the sound is similar to the slow sound of like a like radiation or like a nuclear blast. The slow thrum of like the shock wave from a nuclear blast as it roils through the area. Best described as the building up of a hell bomb in Helldivers.
Yes, love that sound design. Orion.
I have an idea, but I do have to ask a technical question. Both the guards go right after me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so would it be completely pointless to attempt to disarm them? Or is there like a way to hold actions? I would like to try to disarm the one in front of Big Bear, but I assume the enemy is just going to pick the weapon back up if I do it right now.
Well, if you succeed in disarming, it is not free to grab a weapon. It would incur attacks of opportunity.
Oh, right. Okay. That's interesting. You know, sure, that's silly. Let's try it.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm going to use my first spell of the campaign.
Yay!
Ooh. I'm going to cast Manifest Grease, but I'd like it reflavored, like part of the hard light projector that Orion's made of surrounds the weapon, becoming like a frictionless surface.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So, lay out that spell. What do I need to
I
do?
can cover a weapon. It looks... Am I close enough? Or do I have to get closer?
You have to get 20 feet closer. Or, yeah.
I can do that, but not without being scared. And then
Okay,
I
you
will
would be able to
stop
disarm at
moving
this point.
and cast my spell. And stay there, because I can't move again, right?
Correct.
It attempts a reflex save.
Okay.
I also see a typo, and it's pissing me off.
The spell can also be used
Swear.
to create a greasy coating on
What's the
item.
typo?
It targets one swear.
Oh, it does target a swear.
If you attempt to affect an object in a creature's possession, the creature can attempt a reflex save to negate the effect. If the creature fails, it immediately drops and must attempt a new save each round it attempts to pick it up, hold, or use the item. Okay. Okay. So what is your spell DC?
That is a great question. I know my spellcasting is a mod of 4, and it's a level 1 spell.
Okay, let's take a peek. This should be fairly easy to figure out.
When you find it, tell me, because I'm gonna need to know that too.
Ah, the joy of being a character that just punches people.
I'm seeing DC is 10 plus spell level plus ability modifier.
That sounds like Paizo, I'll tell you that.
The AON SRD website is breaking for me, so hopefully that's correct.
It seems to be down. I was trying to go on it to look at the uplifted bear stuff too earlier, and it did not work.
Oh,
Incredible.
sweet, I'd love to see that. Okay. Wow, okay, yeah, it just...
If it's
say
that-
in the magic rules.
Amazing. If so, it's DC 15.
It should be that. DC 15, I rolled a 12.
I just discovered where to find it.
So,
So it's covered in like a
yes.
greenish yellow sheen, and is immensely slippery, as if it's like coated in ice.
I love that. Are you going after the pike or the cannon?
I was just about to ask if they're true to their tokens with weapons.
Oh god, I thought they just had the one weapon. I forgot.
They have a pike in their, let's call it, door hand, and in their other hand they have the cannon.
I mean, logically, you'd go for the melee weapon. I'm sorry if the cannon hurts. The pike is dropping to the ground.
Okay.
That screws up his melee against me, man. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Until you take
So-
a cannon to the chest.
Yeah.
So yes, he is lightly disarmed,
Love that.
making it the Shavad's turns next. Easy one. Is going to shoot Big Bear. The other one I'm gonna have to figure out. The southern Shavad fires with a 22 to hit Big Bear's
Yes.
energy armor class.
Yes.
Actually, no.
No.
Kinetic armor class.
Still.
Okay. um, that will be 8 piercing damage.
All right, and he dealt damage greater than twice my character level because I'm level 1. So I get an entropy point.
Excellent.
And I remove that from stamina first.
Correct. Stamina first.
Okay, which is the 10. You said that was how many points?
8.
8. Okay, thank you. Ow.
And then
But not
then-
actually ow because it's not my true hit points.
yes, and then he's going to take a step forward. So you are now threatened by his pike. The other Shavad. Yikes. Well, I'm a bodyguard. I guess I'll get up. So go ahead and take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I don't suppose I can use my entropy points here because it does say it's a move action. So I'm just gonna come down with a bear claw and try and slash at him. Yeah, I mean, I guess I technically can still entropically punch him. I just won't be able to use I can't expend the entropy point.
Mhm.
No, I'm just gonna bring down the bear claw.
Okay.
12. Gosh, man. Come on. Roll greater than a 7.
12. Well, this is bear claw, not entropic, so it is against kinetic.
Yes, this is my regular claw.
Attacks of opportunities are always resolved before the action that triggers them, so there is still that -4, and that 7 is going to sink into his health.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Thank you. Knocking prone.
Then he's gonna grab his pike. You don't have a second attack of opportunity, so he's gonna
Nope.
grab his pike.
Well, listen, I got a good hit in already.
Spoog, are you around?
Yes, I'm here now. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead and take 2 turns. They must be separate. You
Right,
cannot
right.
combine the action economy.
Okay. Sorry. Where?
Looking at your stuff?
Yeah, I definitely need to go through and put more information on Toad's sheet because I'm not sure the range on any of his zap attack. It literally just, which no range may mean melee. I don't know. But I am just going to shoot with my skip shot pistol.
Okay. So because you were going at it as poor diplomatic adventurers, or I guess poor diplomatic workers, you did not have your weapon out. So
Okay.
you would get like a standard attack after using your move to pull it out.
Okay. So it's. I think I can make that a shot anyways. Yeah. I'll still take the shot. I think I can make it with the skip shot pistol. Even without like having a move, right?
Which one would you be firing at?
The one directly in front of me that's not in front of Big Bear, so
Got it.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
19. Yeah, that's gonna hit. For 2 piercing as you fire into the Shavad. Excellent. Oh, right. Now, you can take your second turn.
And the second
Because
turn is going to be another just
Okay.
blast of the pistol. So
In
When
that
in
case,
doubt, shoot someone.
you can
Yeah.
make a full attack if you don't wish to move. They are piercing, so it is kinetic. Unfortunately, I've led you astray because an 11 and a 7 will not hit. But you fire off 3 rounds, one of them striking the Shavad. Soriall.
Yes. Question about the lay of the land right now. We came in and there were people working in the workshop.
There were maybe like a small handful setting up warehouse like inventory, but otherwise no. It's mostly empty.
So can yelling at them just be a free action? Is that
Sure.
allowed? Okay, so I will just yell, "This isn't your fight. Get out. Get to safety." When range says close, what exactly does that mean? Does that mean melee range?
For a spell,
Uh-huh.
close, I believe. I believe is 25 feet plus 5 feet for every 2 caster levels you have. So
that's basically 25 at the moment.
actually, yeah, I think at the moment it would be 25 feet.
Okay. Let me just see where I have to get to here.
That being said, Orion, I am going to step you forward just one more because I realize that's how it should have been.
That's fine.
So I'll move to there, and then I would like to cast Daze at our little friend here. Do I need to go one more?
You can go one up.
Okay, I'll go one up. And I would like to cast Daze, so I need a Intelligence 13 save. Or a will save, this says, sorry. Will save 13.
We'll save 13. I got a 22.
Okay, never mind. I try to do a little thing, and there's a little shimmer over them, and it drops, and I just swear.
He literally wipes it away with one of his 4 arms.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Big Bear.
Yes, hello.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good about life. Is how I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to see something. Okay, how's he feeling?
He
I mean, I
From
only
all
hit
you
him
can
twice, I
tell-
imagine he's still probably good.
he's still kicking.
Okay, I will use an entropic point with my move action. I expend EP to boost the damage of the next entropic strike attack. Okay, yeah. So I do the next my next entropic strike will, which I realized I hit last time and I didn't add the extra damage.
Oh,
Would you allow that to be added now? Or is it way too late?
I will say no,
Fair.
because this is a learning opportunity.
Fair enough. Entropic Strike just has so many words.
It does.
So I'm gonna spend it to try and attack with my Entropic Strike.
Okay.
Come on, can I roll higher? All my attacks! It is against,
Energy armor class.
yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay, so 5 damage. Listen, I'm okay with it hitting. I'm not okay with my past, 7 attacks being below a 9. So because I hit, if the boosted Entropic Strike hits, I deal an additional 1d4 damage for every expended. I can only expend 1, so it's 5 plus 4. Wow.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So 9 total acid/bludgeoning.
Yes. The translucent purple manifestation of entropy that you call upon yourself it radiates more this time. It is less a coating and more a small firework as you punch into this Shavad. And I need to check something because I forgot. Oh. Surely it'll be here.
Surely.
Oh, I guess not. Yeah, I guess that's not in this game.
Oh.
Um,
How dare it not be?
oh wait. Yes, it is.
Oh.
277. Sorry, using the index a whole bunch.
You're good.
Okay, well, it's there.
Okay.
You hit him, and he closes his eyes for a second. His mouth is open, and he's breathing hard, and he looks up to you with ferocity and lethargy. Orion.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay, do I have to concentrate on the greasy weapon?
No, you do not.
So that just goes for a minute?
That will
Okay.
just go for a minute.
He picked it back up, right?
He did. Oh, right. I need to roll for that. Okay, well, he attempted to pick it up.
Oh, perfect. Does the other one look like it's gonna... It's just using its cannon, right?
Sense motive in combat is a little difficult.
I meant, like,
He-
last turn, it shot with the cannon, right?
Last turn, the Shavad shot, correct.
No, I'm just gonna stop being fancy. I'm just gonna shoot him. Bop, bop. Laser pistol? Wait. I'm sorry, my attack says +0.
Um,
I think we went over this last time, but it apparently never got fixed.
well... Your base attack bonus would give you 0 at level 1. Your attack roll is based off of strength.
The laser pistol is supposed to be dex. Do I not add dex to the attack roll?
I don't believe so.
Oh. Whoop.
You are
Well,
proficient
sure,
in
let-
arms, so that should work. Laser pistol should be 3.
Yeah. You know what? Slippery gun is funnier. I'm gonna make his cannon slippery.
Okay.
That's an
Got it.
actual thing.
If I'd like it to be. I'll take a couple steps closer just to be safe. Unsafe, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. So, 25 feet. You'll need to take one more step in either direction.
I'll just stand there.
You got a
Lovely.
big bear in front of you. You're good.
You use
Still
your
terrified.
second spell in a row. You use your hard light to create a frictionless surface around the cannon. And I need to make a roll, which was a reflex. Yes.
Yes.
24.
Well, completely fine.
As the hard light enraptures the cannon, he saw what happened to his buddy, and he grips on to both of the handles as hard as he can, and the hard light kind of phases through his hand rather than getting underneath it.
I didn't mean it.
The Shavad's turns. Well, they're gonna stick to their guns. Um, um, Gosh, there are so many rules, and I'm so new to this.
We are all learning,
We are.
and we're doing it by beating up on each other.
Exactly. Weapon special properties. Nope, not that. Special properties, please. Weapon special properties. And it is that one. Ignores hardness. Okay, cool. I don't know what that does. He's gonna take his full turn, Big Bear, the one to your south, and try to stab you twice.
Oh, joyous day. So the one who originally shot me.
Correct.
Okay.
So his first stab is a natural 20.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, guess what? When I get a critical hit on me, I gain an entropy point.
And
Yeah.
his second stab is 8.
That will miss.
That will miss, okay.
If you take damage from a critical hit, you gain 1 entropy point.
Hooray! I hope you get to use it.
Yeah. And hey, he's gonna deal double my HP, so I'm just gonna add it now. I'm at my max. I have 3 entropy points.
Yeah, that's going to be a grand total of 20 damage.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Oh dear.
I'm at 0 in both. Do I go to negatives or am I just at 0?
No, we ignore negatives here. If I do additional damage, it takes off of your resolve points, I believe.
Okay, so then I'm at 0. If it comes off my resolve points, I'm at 0 HP, I'm at 0 stamina, and I'm at 0 resolve points.
My bad. I mean for like additional attacks.
Oh, okay.
You still have your 4 resolve. You are just entirely knocked to 0, and you collapse.
Yes, okay.
The other one is now free of attacks of opportunity, going to attempt to pick up his pike again. And a 12 is still not gonna work. I like to imagine it as like the thing where you've dropped something on the ground and you go to reach it and you go to reach for it again, and then after you fail to grab it like 3 times, you just sort of stare at it.
Very dear.
Orion stifles a laugh.
Spoog. Big Bear has fallen.
And he can't get
I
up.
will. I'm gonna continue shooting at the one that I have been shooting. at.
Okay.
Oh, did not mean to do that. I don't know why it did that. Oh, that's because I did the equipment.
Because you hit the item and not the
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah,
You got it.
I realized that after the fact.
Ah. Well, okay. I can advise you because the Shavad's attention is this direction. The engagement is in this direction. If you would like to spend some time to move to like a southern area, that would provide you with a flanking bonus.
Okay.
Otherwise, both of those shots are going to miss kinetic armor class. I'm being a little generous because we are early to the rules.
You go like, I can only go, was it 20 to 30 feet?
Actually, if you do move, you would only really get one anyway.
Yeah.
So
And
I can
can't
add.
even. I don't even think
You-
I can go far enough to get the flanking either.
That's all right. You can still move, but if you only take one shot, then that first one would be at a 15 instead of an 11 because we're ignoring the -4. So, however far that your speed is, go ahead and take that, and then I'll take the first shot. Because a 15 will hit kinetic armor class.
Do that. That was right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, you move fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. 4 damage as the bullet rips through the Shavad's armor.
Spoog's feet go.
They really do. Soriall.
All right. So, what is the benefit of turning something into a full action instead of a standard?
The full action, as far as I can tell, at the very least at like first level, I'll have to check after that, is that you can, with most weapons, get a second attack. Both of them are at -4, but you have the opportunity to attack twice.
Okay.
There are also other full round actions. I just don't know what they are.
Okay. So if I don't move, I can
Mhm.
attack twice with my rifle. Correct?
I'd have to check your rifle's properties because certain weapons, very much like sniper rifles, have certain special properties that prevent them from
Okay.
firing more than once.
That may be the case because where it says roll full attack, it says never. But then it does say
Okay.
number of attacks 2. So does that just mean that I'm not having it roll that automatically by having never ticked?
Does it have the unwieldy special property?
No. It does not.
Okay. Then you would be able to attack more than once.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
So yes, it should be a full attack.
Okay. Just close. There we go. Alright, so here's attack number 1. That's a
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
And then here is attack number 2.
A 10. Okay.
And I'm shooting this guy, to be clear.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so, sorry. Tell me again which one you were shooting?
The one up by Bear.
The one up by Bear.
Our
Okay.
friend to the north.
As he's staring dim-wittedly at his pike, you fire your rifle in quick succession. As it's not bolt action, it still allows you a bit of leeway. And while the second one misses, you note it is because he crumbles.
Oh,
Crumples
alright then.
back to the position he was, head slumped a little further.
Love that.
Big Bear.
Do
This is
I
where-
do anything?
You are unstable right now.
Uh-huh.
You can spend... I don't remember what it is, but for right now, I remember that it is 1 resolve point, 2 stabilize.
Okay.
Next round, because you're not like bleeding or anything, you can spend an additional 1 resolve point to like, I don't remember what it's called, but awaken, basically. Get 1 hit point and you're conscious.
Okay, so then I would like to do that and spend 1 resolve point to go down to 3 resolve points and become stable.
Correct. We'll just I don't know, unconscious but strong. Strong like bear.
Yes, strong like bear. And I, well, that's all I can do. So that's my turn.
Yeah, that's all you get. Orion.
Well, I guess we'll refigure out the gun rules. I will try to shoot at it.
Okay. How many times?
Well,
So
it's
many.
as many as I'm allowed.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 strikes at a total of -1 for each.
Okay.
Or 1 strike at +3.
Oh, full attack, yes?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
You roll
Incredible.
this-
A roll
you
of
roll
a
a
5 and a
6.
4.
So it's a 5, and then you roll a 5, so it's a 4. Yeah, I mean, that's accurate. You fire off your laser pistol.
It's an energy
and-
weapon with no recoil, but he's like still jerking wildly.
that's perfect. He does fire, and he pulls up his I'm sorry. Their gun.
There, yeah.
A little too early in anticipatory recoil that doesn't exist. And there are now 2 burning but quickly put out spots in the metal wall. The Shavad, seeing that one of them is down, and none of you really seem like healers, no offense, he's gonna go target another one. Another one of you. Now, I've been getting shot by you. I've also been magically targeted by both of you.
I've shown myself to not be a threat.
I've done both.
You have.
Just to make your decision easier, I've done both.
Spoog's been the least threat. He nodded off for a turn.
Spook suddenly jolted into 2 turns in a row. That's scary.
That's true, it's true.
I took some Red Bull.
You know what? I think out of all of that, because of the action involved, it's fairly even. So, Spoog. I will, let's see. 5 and 10. And then I will stab you once. Probably. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Wow. That's 12 against your kinetic armor class.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. Okay. Just barely scraping against the armor, the lowly armor that you possess. He does not manage to strike. Spoog. Take your revenge.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Yes, I'm just gonna fire 2 more shots up into his gut since he's like right over me.
Okay.
Then a full attack.
That second one will hit. For 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Listen, it adds up.
It absolutely does.
The chip.
Sorry,
You know
y'all.
how we were talking earlier about how, like, Spoog's so fast. I imagine Spoog moving around as, like, shoves the gun in his mouth and, like, Goblin crawls from place to place when he's in combat.
I love that. Oh my god. Soriall.
It me. So,
It you.
I'm losing the thread just a little bit here. Is Big Bear conscious?
Big Bear is not conscious. He is unconscious. Only
Okay.
Big Bear knows that he's stable.
Okay, so,
Only Big Bear's player knows that he's stable.
okay, all right. So, I am going to move in such a way that I'm not within the longer reach of our friend here and get up to Big Bear. 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, I can do that. And I'm going to slap a med patch on Big
So
Bear.
I will be honest, you are unsure if you are capable of that.
Why?
His hulking form and long reach of his pike make you question if you are still within
Oh, okay.
stabbing distance.
Okay. Let me come back here then and do a little bit more figuring. I thought you meant I couldn't put a med patch on Big Bear. I was like,
Oh,
what? Okay. I'm gonna try a move anyway.
okay.
I'm gonna try it anyway. So if that's a attack of opportunity, so be it.
Yes, and it will be
Okay.
for 26 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
just a smidge.
8 piercing.
Okay, so stamina goes first, right?
Correct. So it looks like
4.
5 damage to your HP.
Should be 4, right?
Well, you have 3 stamina, right?
No, 5. Yeah. Sorry. Math.
It's okay.
So that leaves me at 4 is what I was trying to say.
Oh, yes.
Okay, fine. I'll take it, and I will come up here and slap a med patch on Big Bear. Would you like the text for the med patch?
I would love the text for the
Okay.
med patch.
A little medical device designed to be slapped onto a wound or area of concern with little skill required. A med patch allows you to attempt a medicine check untrained with a +10 circumstance bonus, but only for first aid, long-term stability, treat disease, and treat drugs or poison tasks.
Okay, well, this is first aid, so
Okay, so medicine roll
be-
+10.
correct.
Is there any way
17.
we can make it to where we can see the whole party's health bars? Like, I can see Orion's above his token, but I can't see anyone else's, like, in the party. Is that something that we could,
I
or
can
that
see.
you would be able
I
to
can
add?
see everyone's but Sorial's.
And I can't see Big Bear's.
Huh.
Yeah, I can't see Soriall or Big Bears.
Okay, well, I will work on that.
Thank you.
So a 19 medicine check.
Yeah, 19 medicine check. Mysticism, medicine, first aid. As a standard action, you can use medicine to stop bleed damage or administer first aid of a dying creature that you can touch. Or, wait, treat deadly wound. Oh, that takes 1 minute. That does not work.
Oh, I'll stay there for a minute.
If it succeeds at the check, the creature stops dying and becomes stale, or the bleeding damage ends. Okay.
It sounds like it would just make me stable, but I'm already stable.
I think, unfortunately, in this situation,
No, that's fine. As you said, we couldn't tell,
Yeah.
so that would be my action.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That tracks for me. And Big Bear, you can make it look like she did more now.
Yeah, because I will spend that resolve point to give me 1 HP.
Yay!
And I will look down at Big Bear and say, "You're welcome."
Alright, so 2 resolve points and 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, not the worst. Do I get a turn, or am I just up now?
You get your turn,
Mhm.
I think. But you are prone.
Yes. And it is a move action to stand up?
Yes, it would be.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Mm-hmm.
What is the action to... Is it also a... Is it a move to also... I want to pull out the drill off my back. What type of action is that?
That would be, like, unsheathing, which would be part of a move action, I think. So if you were to get up and then take... you know what? Since you have a base attack bonus of at least 1, and I don't want to check if that's in the rules right now, you could pull it off your back while getting up.
Okay, so I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to pull the excavation drill off my back. And let's see here. I'm just reading some stuff. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna get up, I'm gonna look at Soriall, I'm gonna thank Soriall, I'm gonna stay where I am, because I, moved to get up, and I'm gonna pull the drill off my back, and, I like to imagine it has, like a Gatling gun handle, like a minigun handle, so, as he stands up and pulls the drill off his back, the party may have heard him use this before, while they were working. It might be the first time they've heard him use it in a threatening manner, because it definitely sounds different in context as he hits the button and the drill starts powering up and starts spinning and spinning and spinning. This is a drill meant to break into, rock that he's using as a weapon, so he's powering up the drill, readying for his next turn.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah, this is a mining drill.
Okay, Orion.
2 more wild pot shots. Probably very distracted by the sound of a lawnmower next to me.
Pew, pew. Do
17?
You do
I think
recognize. So, the 17
do-
is absolutely going to hit. But then, with your rapid fire of the trigger button, your inaccurate recoil causes you to miss the second shot. I will still take that 3 damage, however, from the first laser that actually strikes him.
I hit something!
Huzzah!
I don't think I need to move or anything. I have full action. I can't move, I think.
Mhm.
Anyways.
You can take a guarded step of 5 feet. but that's it.
I will not this time.
Okay. So the Shavad, thinking that Spoog was a great target, is now seeing Big Bear up a little bit, Soriall very hurt, and Orion all over there.
Yeah, we're clumped up.
If
I'm gonna-
it's possible, Spoog would like to actually taunt the guy. I don't really have anything to do it, but Spoog would definitely be like, "Hey, Big Ugly, come down here!"
I love that for flavor. I will ignore you, and steps forward to take a stab at Big Bear and Soriall, one each.
Come on, man.
You were the one most threatening Ainsley. That is 26 against Big Bear
Yeah, I'm going down again.
and 24 against Soriall.
Yep.
Okay. Where did your health bar go? What did you do? Big Bear, come back to me.
Oh,
Okay. So that's 9 to Big Bear, which will not threaten your, max HP with massive damage. And, 8 to Soriall,
I'm
who
down.
will also go down. Oops. But again, will not be threatened by massive damage, as I didn't deal like 13 damage to you.
Got it.
Spoog.
You guys got this.
Here, and then I'm gonna shoot him in the backside.
Yes, with a +2 for each attack. $12. 12 does not hit. It bonks. It scrapes along the armor, and he dips forward a little. Which would then bring it to Sorial's turn.
So what do I do to try to stabilize? I spend a resolve point?
You would spend 1 resolve point.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
So we're unconscious, and we are unconscious and now stable.
But I'm still down. I'm just not
Yes.
bleeding out. Okay.
If you didn't do that, you would effectively bleed a resolve point at the end of your turn.
Got it. Okay. So I might as well
Same.
choose to.
Same for Big Bear.
yep, I'm just gonna be spending all my resolve.
Okay.
So, coming stable.
Orion.
Come on, Orion. You got this. Just run.
You just run. How big of an owie does he have? I know I shot him once.
He.
It's kind of hard to tell with these things. Do they bleed? No,
They
like oil.
they do.
Okay.
They are quite hurt. But seemingly still he's still going quite hard.
Well, we've got him surrounded. Bop bop. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
What the hell? My friend. What the actual fuck?
Am I supposed to be in a -4 on these?
With a full attack, it does make both of them -4s.
Tragic. I will rethink that next time.
I can let you have rethought it for this turn because you were, unaware of that -4.
I just thought my rolls were really low, honestly.
Oh.
Nah. I clicked the button.
Okay.
I should have been paying attention.
Okay, well, the remaining Shavad is going to try to take Orion down.
Hey, you should have seen what I was doing to your mother last night!
You know what? Yeah, okay. He'll turn around. He'll turn around, Spoog. And he is going to stab you. Oh, can't use that. I can use that though. That was flat. Jesus. 22
That one
to your
hits.
kinetic.
There was nothing fundamentally wrong with this plan, you guys.
Not at all.
That is lovely. That is a minimum 6 damage roll.
Okay.
So that'll be all of your stamina. That being said, it is your turn now, and he is hurt.
I'm going to shoot him with my pistol again.
Get him.
Oh no, I missed.
A 9 is not going to hit, unfortunately. Soriall.
Yes.
The stay in the fight action. If you are stable and have at least 1 resolve point, you can spend it to regain 1 HP, and then you are conscious and can spend the rest of your turn as normal.
I will absolutely do that. So 1 hit point, not a stamina point, or is it the other way?
1 hit point.
Okay.
No stamina.
Got it. Well, Soriall has had it with this bullshit. And she's going to kind of just get to her hands and knees and then just really stay on her knees because she's not feeling great. This might be the worst that she's ever gotten hurt. And she's just going to bring her hands together and just clap them really hard and then shove them out. And I need a fortitude save 14.
Okay. Fortitude save. That's a 6.
Okay, well, I have just chronosphered your ass. So that is 1d12.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
6 damage. Ow.
And
I imagine this is much like with the junk bot, and you have sent out just a wave of
shifting
like,
possibilities.
shifting possibilities, crinkles in space-time. And you do hear the Shavad cry out. Give me a perception check, Soriall, before we get to Big Bear.
If they are still alive, they take a -5 penalty to speed. And
Okay,
perception,
absolutely.
You said?
Yes.
Okay. Bleh.
Yeah, I'd probably ask for a little more. Okay, Big Bear.
Resolve point. 1 HP.
Resolve point.
I'm at 0 resolve. And you know what? I'm gonna do it to myself. But I want to do it anyways. His back is turned to me because he just stabbed at Spoog. I am gonna stand up. I can't really do anything because that's my movement. My move action. But by way of who Big Bear is, I will telepathically speak in his head and, you know, simply say, "You can't keep a big bear down." And he just hears the revving of the drill powering up again, or staying powered up. And that's just my turn.
Oh, I love that. Okay, Orion, get a +2 to your attacks.
A +2, and I am not going to full attack, and just try to make one good hit land.
Yes, you
Come
line up
on.
that shot,
Get him.
I believe.
prepping your fake recoil for after the shot takes effect.
Big 9
11.
plus 2 is 11.
Against energy armor class is absolutely going to hit.
I don't
Oh,
think
thank
Whoa.
the gods.
any of us
Two
have rolled
fired-
above a 10.
2 fire damage.
2 fire damage sinks into it, and he looks awful. However, it is his turn next. Orion, you do still have a move action, I suppose, if you would like to use it.
I'm just gonna
I'll use
say,
it to
"Come at me,
blow a
brah."
raspberry.
Okay.
And I'm screaming, "Come at me, brah."
Well, he seems fairly surrounded. He's just gonna try to... Toad has. He's just gonna try to take down Spoog, I suppose.
That mother
Um,
comment to heart.
Straight up. That's a 14 against kinetic armor class.
No, that doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit. Okay.
No.
So you are lucky enough that it scrapes along the armor again, maybe narrowly avoiding it for the floor. Spoog.
I am gonna shoot him in the face. My dexterity is monstrous, so my armor class in general is pretty high.
Mm-hmm. A 14 is gonna hit, and much like you said, as his pike goes past you and his balance is off as he's leaning forward, you take your skip shot pistol, and the bullet itself gets teleported forward with an accelerated blast and right through his skull.
Ooh.
Collapsing forward to the ground in front of you.
Oh boy.
As combat ends and I see him drop, I have 2 things I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
The first is take the cannon from the guy in front of me and put it on my back.
Okay.
And the second is go to the door where Ainsley, of Ainsley's office, and send my drill directly through it.
You don't really need to, as you turn to the door with your drill and realize that there is an Ainsley poking her head through the door, taking a look at all of the commotion.
I grab her.
Yeah, you can grab her.
Do you want me to roll, or can I just grab her? Because I also have improved grapple.
I'm just gonna let you.
The drill and just grab her.
Yeah, you go to swing your drill at the door, seeing the person there that you have business with. The drill drops to the ground, and instead your momentum goes to grabbing her.
And so, mid-swing, drop the drill, bear hug, grab, and I'm going to... You guys see Big Bear grab her and just walk further into the office, like going into the office.
The door swings to an ajar closed state, and you are unable to see what may or may not be happening in the office.
We still need to question her, so I'm not doing anything violent yet, but there is a lot of spill in her face as everyone very audibly hears the roar of a very pissed off bear. So, she's getting bear breath in her face, so that might be violent enough.
It is pretty bad. We haven't been wanting to say anything about it, but...
Yeah, and
I think we give her 2 or 3 minutes to quit shitting herself, and then we go inside.
Yeah. Soriall's still on her knees, just...
And I think we will be able to finally resolve our issue with Ichihara Imports. If you all don't mind.
In
the next session.
That's a hanging cliff right there.
Oh, man.
We lived, though.
So many lives were flashing in front of my eyes.
Beat to absolute shit.
But we did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we did it. That's what's important.
But you did it.
We did it.
You did.
Holy Lord. That was fun.
I don't know how Spoog walked away from that literally just getting the wind knocked out of him. Only lost stamina.
Well, I feel... Listen, I said it when I was making him. I said it in our first session. Big Bear's entire playing mechanic is quite literally, I take damage to boost myself, and I need to take damage to do my abilities, which means I'm gonna be a tank for you guys. It's good for me to take damage, and a lot of those attacks went against me, which granted 2 of us did fall, but that was more attacks against me that could have went to you guys early on, which would have been worse.
Not much worse.
I pulled a rookie mistake, and I could be standing unscathed right now.
Well, you live and you learn, and I
had reflective armor going. Did I use it?
Oh no!
Did I use it? No, I did not.
With some of the damage that thing was rolling, like it probably could have gotten really close to killing Spoog in 1 hit.
I'm gonna be nice and let you do the outro in your own leisure.
Aw, thanks. You know what? I think I'll go a little nicer this time, and I'll see you all next time.
Woohoo!